cooking a sopa de pollo, one of the family favourite. It's chicken and rice, Mediterranean style. It's a very simple dish. The key ingredients are half a kilo of chicken thigh fillets, some tomato paste, anchovies, sea salt, 1.5 cups of rice. I've already taken the liberty of mixing basil and oregano. We've got sweet paprika, chili, capers, black pepper, a couple of handfuls of olives, some diced tomatoes, virgin olive oil, chicken stock, and some water. That's it. I have chicken thigh fillets here, which I'm going to quickly dice up. Chop up our onions finely. You don't have to chop it finely. I mean, I'm chopping it finely because my kids don't like to see onion in food. When you're chopping the onion, I cut it across the grain, not with it. Olive oil, about a tablespoon. Just like that. And put your onions in. Beautiful. A couple of cloves of garlic. When you deal with garlic, you press down and then peel the skin away, just like that. And if you wanted to, you could take out the middle bit, the green bit. But for this recipe, I'm not going to. The middle bit is usually quite bitter, but there's enough flavours here to hide that, you know. So don't worry about it. Just again, chop it quite fine. So what we want to do is we want to brown that. Meanwhile that's cooking, I'll chop up our capsicum. We only want to use half of a capsicum. Get all the seeds out, get that bit out. That's rubbish. Add our chicken thigh fillets, which is half a kilo. Like that. Cook that for a couple of minutes. So this dish basically, once you put everything in, all the liquid in, you can go and leave it for 40 minutes. It takes about 45 minutes to cook. Go off and do something, but periodically stir it so that it doesn't get stuck or burnt in the bottom. Just doing that. I'm going to add my garlic and capsicum in. Put that in. That. Scrape everything off the knife. Give that a good mix. Oh man, beautiful. Gorgeous. Another minute or so, and then we'll start adding in all the other ingredients. We want to sort of like brown the chicken a little bit, like what we did with the onions. But meanwhile, we're mixing the onion through and the capsicum in as well at the same time with the garlic. Season it with a bit of salt. Another good mix. Once all the key ingredients are in, then we'll start adding our liquid in, the chicken stock, the water, and then the rice. And then we'll lower the heat down and let that cook on a gentle heat. That's beautiful. Right. So we'll add some oregano and basil. I'm using dry oregano and basil today. A pinch of chili, make it 2 pinches. Sweet paprika, 2 pinches. Capers, all our capers, all the way through it. Give that a mix. Oh, just by adding the pepper, it's already changed the that texture, the aroma. It's just added something more to it, you know. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Now we'll add our 1 litre of chicken stock. Our anchovy and our tomato paste. Add it in whole. The anchovy you can wash, it doesn't matter, it just adds that little bit more, you know, texture to it. That's it. And once it's fully cooked, or once it's starting to cook and simmer, the anchovies will break up. And it won't be a big bit like that. You could have chopped it up if you wanted to, but you don't have to. That. Mix that in. Give it a good mix. Make sure all the flavours are amalgamating to one yummy, yummy dish. Tomatoes. Scrape it all up. And 1.5 cups of just normal rice. And just mix that all around. Sprinkle around. And add another 1.5 cups of water into the dish. And a little bit, say a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Olives. 2 handfuls of olives. Another mix. And we'll let that cook for about 15-20 minutes. Taste it, see if it needs any more seasoning, and then we'll let it cook on a lower heat for another 20-25 minutes. Look at that. I wish you could smell this. It smells so beautiful. It's been cooking for about 10 minutes now. Give it a good stir. Now we'll reduce the heat, because we don't want the stuff to burn underneath and stick on the bottom, just in case you forget to stir it. So let's reduce it by half. Give it a good stir, and that will be ready for in about half an hour. Okay, there you have it. Chicken and rice, Mediterranean style. Ah, it's beautiful. Let's taste it. Oh, perfect. The rice is soft. The flavors are all there. My family's gonna love me.